So I'm going to put 3 scoops of my icing onto the cake, and then I'm going to push it around the top and the sides, coat it all nice and evenly, and then we can decorate the cake. So I'll just show you how I'm going to hold my spatula. So I've got one finger on the top of this metal part here, and then the rest of my fingers are around the outside. So you don't want to hold it like this or, you know, awkwardly like this. You want to make sure that you've got a nice firm grip on it and you're in control of the spatula. So coat the top and then spill a bit over the side as well as you go. And we're going to make it beautiful at the end, so just worry about covering all of the cake for the moment. So remember, you want to spread it outward and pull the cake in towards you, making sure that the cake is fully coated the whole way around. Spread and spin, spread and spin. And then I'm just going to keep my spatula in the one position and spin the cake towards me so that it stacks up the icing nice and evenly all the way around. I'm just going to remove any of the excess icing from the bottom of the cake here. Spin your spatula around the base and make sure you clear off any of that, and then I'm going to wipe down this very briefly. Now I'm just going to even out the icing that's on the top of the cake. So make sure you've got a clean spatula again, just wipe off any of the old frosting and then you're good to go. So start pulling the excess towards you and spin your cake around and keep going until it's nice and even. Now the sides and the top of the cake are fully iced and we can start to decorate however we like. So at this stage, if this is enough for you, that's totally fine, don't worry. What you can do is grab some nuts or some coconut or some chocolate and pack it on the sides and the top of the cake, and it's still gonna look absolutely beautiful and everyone's going to love it. But I'm gonna show you a different technique. What we're gonna do is create some lines around the outside, and then I'm gonna pack the top with coconut. So to make lines around the outside of the cake, what we're going to do is get our very clean spatula ready to go. And now the trick is to keep your spatula in the same spot, and we're going to rotate the cake around, and that's going to create the lines. And once it's done a full circle, you just go up ever so slightly and you go around the whole cake again until you meet a whole circle, and then you keep going up. And you want to do it continuously so that there's no stopping and starting. Let's give it a go. So I've got my spatula on a very slight angle here, and I'm going to press it against the cake, not too firmly though, and then we're just going to start spinning and rotating the cake around. How did your cake go? Not too bad, hey? So we've still got the top to do, and I'm going to be sneaky today and do something really easy, and that's just pack it full of coconut. But if you want to do something else, you can create a pretty little pattern on top or do some swoops. It's going to look nice either way, but today we're going to go with coconut. Usually when I've made a cake, I like to finish it off with something that's inside the cake. So because this is a coconut cake, I'm going to top it with some moist coconut flakes here, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. If you've got something with nuts in it, it's really nice to finish it off with a few of the nuts on top, or even a bit of zest to brighten it up. So don't be polite about it. Put coconut anywhere and everywhere. It doesn't matter if it spills off to the sides, we can clear it at the end. This is just some moist coconut flakes. I like it better than desiccated coconut. I find it a little bit too harsh for this type of thing. It's just a nice finish touch. What a little beauty we've got here. So we've got our coconut cake, and it is topped with a beautiful vanilla buttercream icing with moist coconut flakes on top. This cake does not disappoint, I promise you, it's so good. It was actually one of the bases for the wedding cake at my wedding. I just flavored it with some white chocolate and some passion fruit, but I promise you it's incredible. Thank you so much for watching Le Bon Baker. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for tips, tricks, recipes, cake decorating, anything that you want to learn.